International Summit on Corrosion Technology and Management 2024, organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry. The summit focuses on the importance of corrosion prevention for sustainable development. We all know how corrosion is a menace to the society and needs our immediate attention. Today, we have with us the Technical Director of International Molybdenum Association, Ms. Nicole Kinsman. Ms. Kinsman has an experience of over 2 decades in the molybdenum industry, and she has witnessed the growth of the molybdenum market and subsequently of the stainless steel industry. Let's hear from the lady about corrosion, molybdenum industry and stainless steel. Thank you so much, Nicole, for giving time for this interview.
I went to school in Switzerland, and originally I was thinking of studying business, but somehow I think through my father's influence I was interested in also looking at engineering, and I studied mechanical engineering first. Over time I really liked it, and in one of the classes I had there I was involved in stainless steel, in material science, and I did both my diploma thesis and the previous thesis on stainless steels. So I really enjoyed that, and my professor there at the university encouraged me to do a PhD on this subject, and so that's how I got into materials basically at ETH in Zurich. A lot of people, they do their PhD on one topic and then they go somewhere else with their continuing work, but I could continue on stainless steel, learning more about the practical side, applications of stainless steel and market development of stainless steel at that company in Pittsburgh. And yeah, eventually we did some work at TMR for the International Molybdenum Association. We did work on a duplex stainless steel, on a brochure about fabrication of duplex stainless steel, and I was involved in giving workshops really all over the world on duplex stainless steel fabrication. And eventually IMOA, my association, they wanted to expand their work on market development, and they were looking for a technical director, and so as I already kind of worked as a consultant to them, that worked out really well, and I started over 20 years ago to work for IMOA. I've been their technical director since 2002. I think the biggest evolution certainly was China. When I first started, China was a producer of molybdenum, but didn't use much molybdenum domestically. And so that is a big change. First of all, it has grown as a producer tremendously, but also as a user of molybdenum. There was a lot of work done by our association on molybdenum health and safety, characterization. There was very little data 20 years ago about its effect on the environment and on health. So as an association, we did a lot of work for our members to characterize, and we learned a lot about molybdenum in steels, their effects, particularly in alloy steels that were not so well known. So there's quite a lot that has been going on over the last 20 years. Now, the importance of taking care of the environment and reducing our greenhouse gases is very important to our members, and we're focusing on that. What I think as a trend for uses of molybdenum, where we see a lot, is in molybdenum disulfide. It's a 2D material, and it has a lot of applications that are being researched. So not many that are industrialized yet, but they're kind of working towards that. On the stainless steel side, though, I think really the world is becoming more aware of sustainability, not doing things repeatedly, but doing it once and doing it well. Many older industries or older societies are growing older, and there's fewer people that can do maintenance work. So there is more consciousness of how can we make things that don't require as much maintenance. So I see a lot of growth potential for molybdenum and molybdenum-containing stainless steels in those kind of applications. Infrastructure, bridges, these could potentially become really big uses of stainless steel. I think it's extremely green because you use it once, you install it once, and it lasts virtually forever. We only have around 100 years of experience with it. If you use it in the right environment, there is no reason why it should deteriorate in any way. So it could last 1,000 years or 10,000 years, I don't know. It's gonna last forever. I think because it lasts so long, it's so sanitary, is really a great material for the green economy. Yeah, that was an interesting case because they used 2507 super duplex stainless steel. They compared that to the traditional weathering steel that was originally used. And they also looked at the potential of building it in concrete. And what was surprising to me is that when they priced out the different versions, 2507, that is not certain to last a very long time, was the cheapest option actually. And in this case, because the weathering steel has to be encased in an insulation, that itself has to be held in place with some steel sheeting. To make all this happen so that it can last is very costly. So they had to, comparing it to the super duplex, I was really surprised about the outcome because super duplex is known to be costly, so I didn't think it would be cheaper, but that was the case. I think I'm just being myself. I find though that there are regional differences, I would say, in this kind of male domination. Like at IMOA itself, we're now, the whole group, everybody is female that's working directly for IMOA. And even in our meetings with our members, we have a lot of female participants. So within IMOA, there is not that kind of male dominance. Don't worry about male, female. It doesn't happen to me that there is any kind of discrimination or different treatment. Well, I mean, if you chose material science, you chose a fantastic area. So many new developments depend on better materials. And I think really more people should get involved in materials because all the other engineering fields, they can't do anything to improve without also improving materials. So, hey, you chose a great field to be active in.